Hello, welcome to Edge in Tech YouTube channel. This is Narsimha. In this video, we are going to discuss about AWS, what is cloud, and a simple use case for AWS. Let's start. AWS stands for Amazon Web Services. AWS is a cloud provider offering over 200 fully featured services. These services are available from data centers globally. AWS has millions of customers, including the fastest growing startups, largest enterprises, and leading government agencies. AWS helps customers to lower costs, become more agile, and innovate faster. Here, AWS maintains all the hardware as well as software for us. So there is no upfront costs related to this hardware and software. In 2022 report, Gartner has named AWS a cloud infrastructure and platform service leader for the 12th consecutive year. What is cloud computing? Cloud computing, often referred as simply the cloud, is the on demand delivery of IT resources over the internet with pay as you go pricing. Instead of buying, owning, and maintaining physical data centers and servers, you can access technology services from AWS. These technology services are such as computing power, storage, and database on as needed basis. In the previous slide, we, we as indicated, AWS provide around 200 services for us. In this slide, we'll discuss about simple use case of AWS. Here, we'll discuss about a startup company. For example, you got an idea and want to run a startup company around it. This might be this idea can be anything with the business business. For example, this may be e-commerce website that you are planning to develop. So, in the first step, you have to expand the business idea. Based on that business idea, you are going to design and develop an application which is going to be run on a server. After completion of application development, we are going to deploy that application on a server according to your requirements. It might be Linux server or Windows server. After deployment, you have to keep that server in data center because data center provides a secure environment with firewall protection. So this is part of step 1. In next step, we have to think about uh, how to deploy these servers, how to deploy the application on the servers. We have to identify servers capacity, networking hardware, OS of these servers, either Linux or Windows. We have to buy software licenses corresponding to software required for running this IT application, firewall for security purpose. Once application is running in the data center, we have to bear maintenance cost also because servers needs to be upgraded over the time. OS patches needs to be upgraded as well as software license also need to be purchased. So this step 2 involves a lot of money and a lot of effort and lot of IT resources. Here AWS comes into picture. As a startup company, you don't have many resources. to complete these tasks. So, what AWS provides us is it has its own data center. It maintains a lot of hardware and other services. We are going to use those services to deploy our application, configure, and based on our load, we can increase the servers as well. So, in nutshell, we are outsourcing these uh, we are outsourcing these activities, IT activities to AWS. For example, AWS maintains around 200 services. I will I will describe couple of services which we are going to every company is going to use basic basically. For example, EC2. EC2 stands for Elastic Compute Cloud. Nothing but we are we are renting hardware server hardware resources from AWS. Here we have to specify server capacity, storage capacity, operating system, and AWS creates a server with those configuration data. So this is EC2. EBS stands for Elastic Block Storage. Most of the times we need to save the data while running the application. This EBS provides that storage for running the applications. And the third service is simple storage service. This is this helps us to save data, and customers can have direct access based on the login credentials. Fourth is Route 53. This is also another service which converts your URL to IP address. This is called DNS service. So finally, AWS is out outsource services used by customers. This is a simple hope this help you understand the basic scenario of AWS. Thank you.